My fiancé's mother said, "Call off the wedding or I'll make your life hell." I smiled and said, "Consider it done." Then I kept the deposits and used them for a solo trip to Bali. Her daughter's rage when she realized mom cost her everything. I, 29 male, was supposed to marry Qley, 27, in 3 weeks. Had been with her for 4 years, engaged for 1. Everything was perfect until her mother Diane decided I wasn't good enough. The confrontation happened last Tuesday at 8 p.m. Diane showed up at my apartment while Qley was at her book club. She didn't even pretend to be nice. "We need to talk about this wedding," she said, pushing past me into my living room. "Okay? You're not marrying my daughter. Call it off, or I'll make your life hell." I actually laughed. "Excuse me?" "You heard me. Qley deserves better than some office drone making 60 grand a year. Her ex Jerome just became partner at his firm. He's been asking about her. The ex who cheated on her with 3 different women? He's changed. More importantly, he makes $400K. I sat down, genuinely fascinated. And Qley knows about this plan? She'll thank me later. She always does what I say eventually. So here's what's gonna happen. You'll tell her you got cold feet. Make it believable. In return, I won't tell everyone about that DUI you got. What DUI? The one I'll make sure shows up in every background check if you don't cooperate. That's when I smiled. Consider it done. Her eyes lit up. Really? Well, that was easier than, "The wedding's off. You win." She actually looked disappointed that I didn't fight more. After she left, I called my brother who's a lawyer. Then I made some other calls. See, here's what Diane didn't know. Everything for the wedding was in my name. Qley had insisted because you're so much better with planning, babe. The venue, catering, photographer, all contracts with me. We'd agreed she'd pay me back her half after the wedding from the gift money. By midnight, I'd canceled every single vendor, rescheduled my honeymoon tickets to just my name, changed them from Greece to Bali, always wanted to go, screenshotted all the cancellation policies showing I'd get 60-70% deposits back. The vendors were surprisingly cool about it. The venue manager even said, 3 weeks out? Happens more than you'd think, man. Next morning, Qley called me crying. "My mom said you two talked?" "Babe, whatever she said, ignore her. She's crazy sometimes." Actually, she made some good points. "What? Are you serious right now?" "Dead serious. Wedding's off." "You're joking. This is a joke. We have 150 people coming." Had 150 people coming. The silence was deafening. "Then, you already canceled?" "Everything. This morning. Without talking to me?" "Your mom made it clear this was non-negotiable. I'm just following orders. I'm coming over. Don't move." 20 minutes later, Qley was at my door with Diane. Diane was smirking until she saw my suitcase. "Going somewhere?" Qley asked. "Bali. Flights tomorrow. Use the honeymoon tickets." "Those were our tickets." "Were. Now it's just mine. Don't worry, I'll send postcards." Diane stepped forward. "This is ridiculous. You can't just what? Follow your direct orders? You said call it off or you'll make my life hell. I called it off. We're good, right?" Qley turned to her mom. "What did you do?" "I was protecting you. He's not good enough. That's my decision." "Well, now it's made," I said. "Here's the thing, Qley. Your mom threatened to destroy my reputation with fake accusations if I didn't call off the wedding. So I did, but I'm keeping the deposits." "You can't do that. I paid half." "Actually, you didn't. You were gonna pay me back, remember? It's all documented in our texts." I showed them my phone. Qley's own messages. "Just put it on your card, babe. I'll pay you back after we get the wedding gifts." Diane went red. "You little." "Also, Diane? My brother's a lawyer. If any mysterious DUIs or rumors pop up about me, we'll sue for defamation. He's already drafting the paperwork." They left after more screaming. Qley tried the tears, the anger, the bargaining. But here's the thing. The second she brought her mom as backup, instead of standing up to her, I knew I'd made the right choice. Update 1. Currently writing this from a beach bar in Seminyak. The sunset is incredible, but let me update you on the chaos back home. The deposit returns hit my account yesterday. After cancellation fees, venue $4,200 back from $6,000. Catering, $3,500 from $5,000. Photographer, $1,400 from $2,000. $600 from $1,000. Flowers, $800 from $2,000. Total recovered, $10,500 from the $16,000 in deposits. Qley has called 67 times. Her mom, 31 times. I blocked them both after documenting everything for my brother. But the best part? My cousin Jenna was at the coffee shop yesterday and overheard Diane with her friends. Let me share the play-by-play Jenna sent. Can you believe he just canceled everything? Wait, I thought Qley called it off? No, he did. 3 weeks before, what happened? He just got cold feet. That doesn't sound like him. Wasn't he super excited? Then Qley showed up and it got good. Mom, we need to talk. Now. Sweetie, not here. You told people I called it off after what you did? Ren too? What did you do, Diane? She threatened my fiancé, told him to call it off or she'd ruin his life. Entire coffee shop goes quiet. Diane, you didn't. I was protecting her. You cost me $10,000 in deposits. That's not my fault. It's literally your fault. Apparently Diane stormed out and Qley broke down crying. The friends comforted her, but Jenna said she heard one whisper, your mom's always been controlling but this is next level. Meanwhile, I'm learning to surf. Instructor says I'm a natural. Who knew? Update 2. Just extended my Bali trip another week. The drama back home is sending me. So Diane tried to fix things. Her solution? She called the venue pretending to be me to uncancel the wedding. They called me to confirm. They have my number on file at 3 a.m. Bali time. Venue manager, Mr. Thompson, just confirming you want to reverse the cancellation? What? No. Absolutely not. Oh, because someone claiming to be you just called. Did they sound like a 55-year-old woman? Actually, that's the mother of my ex. Please document this and don't accept any changes without written confirmation from my email. Already done. Also, just so you know, we already rebooked your date, corporate event, so even if you wanted it back. Then Diane escalated. She went to my parents. My mom called me yesterday. Diane just left our house. What did she want? She said you're having a mental breakdown and need an intervention. I'm literally sending you photos from a cooking class right now. The one with the cute instructor? Mom, focus. She also said you stole Qley's money. Did you tell her about the texts? I showed her the screenshots you sent us. She said they were fake. And? Your father told her to get off our property before he called the cops. But here's where it gets insane. Qley finally stood up to her mom, sort of. She sent me this long text that I'll summarize. She's sorry about her mom. She had no idea about the threats. She loves me and wants to work this out. But, here it comes. She thinks I overreacted. I should have talked to her first. We can still fix this. Jerome apparently heard about the cancellation and has been checking in on her. Her mom invited him to dinner to cheer Qley up. Qley went to be polite. Jerome offered to pay for a new wedding if she'd give him another chance. She said no, but maybe I should come home so we can prove our love is stronger than her mom's interference. I replied, your mom wins. You're single. Jerome sounds perfect for you both. Enjoy. She sent more texts. I read them over mojitos. The bartender here, Maid, is teaching me Indonesian curse words. Quality entertainment. Update 3. I wasn't gonna update again, but this needs to be documented. Diane tried to sue me. Actually attempted to take me to small claims court for emotional damage and theft of wedding funds. She filed while I was still in Bali. My brother handled the response and just sent me the results. The judge's response, paraphrased by my brother, no grounds for emotional damage when defendant has proof plaintiff threatened him. No theft when contracts were in defendant's name. Plaintiff's daughter's text messages clearly show agreement to payback arrangement. Case dismissed. Plaintiff ordered to pay defendant's legal fees, $1,500. But wait, there's more. Remember Jerome? The ex who was gonna save the day? Well, Qley might have said no to his offer, but she didn't say no to everything. My buddy Kevin saw them at dinner 2 nights ago. Then another friend saw them at brunch. Then my barber texted me that they came into the shop together and she was wearing the engagement ring I gave her. So I did something petty. Posted all my Bali photos. The surfing ones, the cooking class, the sunset dinners, the mountain sunrise hike. Caption, sometimes the best thing that can happen is dodging a bullet. Thanks, Diane. Qley called immediately. How dare you? How dare I what? Enjoy my life. You're rubbing it in. Rubbing what in? You seem to be doing fine with Jerome. We're just friends. Friends don't usually wear engagement rings together. That's not, he was just looking at it. In the barbershop? Look, Qley, be with Jerome. Don't be with Jerome. I don't care, but we're done. Your mom won. Congratulations to her. She didn't win. I'm miserable. Then why are you hanging out with the exact guy she wanted you to be with? Because at least he fights for me. No, Qley, he waited until you were vulnerable and swooped in. I fought for 4 years. I just refused to fight your mother too. There's a difference. She hung up. Then Diane called from Qley's phone. You ruined everything. Diane, how wonderful. Did you get the court papers? You little Careful. Harassment is a crime. My brother's recording this call. You're lying. Hi, Mrs. Diane, my brother said. Please stop calling my client. Click. The best part, my work gave me a raise while I was gone. Apparently, handling the Peterson merger remotely from Bali impressed them. $75K now. Still not Jerome money, but enough to extend my trip another few days. Final update. Home now. What a ride. First, the Jerome situation imploded. Turns out he never stopped cheating. Qley caught him texting some Instagram model while they were at dinner. At the restaurant where we had our first date. The audacity, she called me crying at 2 a.m. You were right about everything. Okay? That's it? Just okay? What do you want me to say? I don't know. That you still love me? That we can fix this? We can't. Because of my mom? Because you let her win. Because you brought her as backup instead of handling it yourself. Because you immediately started hanging with Jerome. Because you think I overreacted to literal extortion. I see it now. I was wrong. Good for you. Growth is important. You're really done? Been done since your mom walked into my apartment. I'll cut her off. No, you won't, and you shouldn't have to. She's your mom, but she'll always be your mom, and I'll never deal with that again. She hung up. Haven't heard from her since. But Diane couldn't let it go. She called my work, told them I was mentally unstable and abandoned responsibilities. My boss called me in, concerned. I showed him everything. The texts, the threats, the court dismissal. My boss looked at them, looked at me, and said, so you're telling me you handled being extorted, canceled a wedding, managed a crisis, and closed the Peterson deal from Bali? Yes? HR wants to discuss your promotion track. We need people who can handle pressure. Diane got me promoted. I'm dying, but the absolute finale was yesterday. I'm at the grocery store. Who do I see? Diane, with Qley. They're arguing in the cereal aisle. Diane sees me first, starts marching over. Qley tries to stop her. You destroyed my family, Diane shouts. Everyone's staring. Diane, you did that yourself. I just refused to play. My daughter is heartbroken. Your daughter is standing right there. Maybe talk to her instead of at her for once. Qley stepped forward. Mom, stop. You've done enough. I'm trying to help you. You cost me the only man who ever actually loved me. Jerome loves you. Jerome loves himself. He was texting another woman while telling me he'd changed. Then we'll find someone better. No, you'll find someone richer. There's a difference. For the first time ever, I saw Diane speechless. Qley turned to me. I'm sorry for everything. You deserved better. We both did. She nodded and walked away. Left her mom standing there with the Captain Crunch. Diane tried one more thing. You'll regret this. She was the best thing in your pathetic life. Maybe, but at least my life is mine. I bought my groceries and left. The cashier gave me a free candy bar and said, that was like a movie. So that's it. No wedding, no Qley, no more Diane. But I've got $10K from deposits that became my solo adventure fund. A promotion track at work. 6 surfing skills. A great story. Peace. My brother framed the court dismissal. He says it's his favorite case ever. Client wins by doing literally nothing except saying okay bye and going to Bali. Qley posted something about learning to stand on her own and toxic family dynamics yesterday. Comments are mixed between support and people pointing out she's 27 and just figuring this out. Diane, still posting about how ungrateful people don't deserve help. Her friends stopped liking her posts. Me? I'm planning my next trip. Thinking Japan. The wedding would have been tomorrow. Instead, I'm going axe throwing with the boys. Kevin's bringing his new girlfriend who apparently has a friend who thinks my whole story is iconic. We'll see. To everyone who said I should have fought for her. Why? Why fight for someone who won't fight their own battles? Why battle MIL for the rest of my life? Why prove my love to someone who brought mommy as backup? Nah. Sometimes the best response to do this or I'll make your life hell is, cool, bye, and a plane ticket. Thanks for following along. Going to throw axes now. If the new girl's friend is cute, I'll update. But probably not. Some stories are better ended. P.S. Diane, if you're reading this, Qley mentioned you discovered Reddit to investigate me. Your daughter could have been happy. We could have been family. All you had to do was stay out of it. Hope controlling her life was worth losing any future grandkids from me. Also, Jerome's mom called you that desperate woman at Pilates. My mom heard it from her friend. Just thought you should know.